Sometimes we feel like happiness is something completely out of reach, as if no matter what we do, but the life somehow is pulling us back to stressful and unhappy moments. As if happiness happened to some people naturally, to us, no. But what if I tell you that your brain might be tricking you into feeling unhappy? But the good news is you can always fix it. First of all, we should know that we don't find happiness. We don't wait for happiness. We create it. We generate it. And let's talk about how to generate happiness and how it works. Today I want to talk to you about that how your action, not your personality, can generate happiness. So stay with me. First, let's talk about how our brain works. Imagine Google search. You write down a question, you search for something. No matter is it happy or unhappy, the Google search will give you response and whatever you ask for. I'll give you an example. You want to buy a car and a specific model. All of a sudden, wherever you go, you see that model. It's not happening by coincidence. Your brain will look for what you ask or what you have in your mind and help you to find it. Now, imagine you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself, what kind of a stressful day I will have today again. Your brain will filter whatever is happening and look for what you exactly ask for, ignoring whatever positive thing that could happen and looking only for what you ask, and make sure that this search is aligned with your expectation. So this happened because of something that we call it selective attention. In fact, your brain filters the reality based on your expectation. And in fact, the study shows that negative expectation can even alter the way that your brain processes the experiences, making sure that see and select for you whatever you ask, ignoring any positive things, even a small one. So change your query, and that will help you to change and alter your brain and rewire your brain. Instead of asking yourself, what kind of a stressful day I'm looking forward to, ask yourself, what positive things is going to happen to me today? And your brain will work on your behalf to look for it instead of against you. So another thing is the illusion of past. Some of us, we think that our past is controlling us. Like I had a bad and unhappy childhood, so I will never be happy. Or perhaps my family always struggled, so I will struggle too. But there is an interesting part. Your brain doesn't have a photographic memories, and it doesn't work like a camera. Every time you revisit those memories, your brain rebuild them based on your current emotion. This is what we call it memory reconstruction. What this means? It means that each time that you think about the struggle that you had in the past, your brain reinforces those moments and rebuild it. But if you, instead of thinking about struggle and bad memories, if you just think about those moments that you could overcome a struggle, your brain will look for those moments, those happy moments that you were able to actually overcome a problem and rebuild it in a way that is happening right now and give you this force and strength to, instead of being stuck in the past and be a victim of the past, to be able to reconstruct your future. So happiness is not about personality. If happiness was just your personality, let's face it, no one would be able to change. But the happiness is your action. You don't wait for happiness. You first take action, and then happiness comes after. As a matter of fact, study in depression shows that those persons that they participated to activities like crafting, knitting, listening to music, walking, and engaging in some simple living activities increase happiness in a week, even though at the beginning they didn't want to participate. The solution is this. Just think about one small little things that you can add to your daily routine that can increase even 2% of your happiness. Choose one thing. I'll give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, I had some of those moments that happen to all of us. You can call it change of season, weather, whatever. But I had this feeling that I have terribly low energy and I couldn't motivate myself to do anything, even though I don't believe and trust to motivation, because it's, as I said in one of my videos, motivation is absolutely a flaky friend. You need to act. You don't need for motivation. You don't need for motivation even to be happy. You have to act in something. Take an action that can make you happy. So I decided that I'm not going to put me down in this way, that I wake up in the morning and think about, again, I have a low energy before even getting out of bed. So I decided to do one small little thing, a challenge. One pair of socks, knitting with the stash that I have for a week. And believe me, my brain was looking forward each time to finish my work and sit and knit. I created beautiful pair of socks and I continued for perhaps next few weeks. Challenge yourself for 7 days. Add something, some small things, whatever you like. Walking for 10 minutes, yoga, I don't know, name it, whatever you like, to your daily routine and to your stressful day to increase even 2% of your happiness. And let me know how you feel after 1 week. Next time I'm going to share with you the pair of socks that I'm knitting. If you like this video, share it with someone who needs to listen to it. And please subscribe for the next videos. And any comments you have, I'm going to respond to you as soon as possible. And until next time, goodbye.